Hi, hello, and welcome! Thank you so much for joining me on another episode of The Crafting Coach. My name is Megan Rosendahl. I am the Crafting Coach, and this week I'm going to show you how to mix different textiles for a stunning piece of wall art. We've done several projects using standard white canvas. Well, this week I'm going to show you how awesome it can be when you use a burlap canvas instead. By mixing different textiles, we're going to make a piece of wall art that looks complicated but is actually surprisingly easy to pull off. The unique design is both simple and classy, while the earth tones certainly complement a very natural design. So here's what we'll need this week. Burlap canvas. This one measures 6 inches by 8 inches. Small sized hemp cord and thread. Feel free to use any color. You'll also need acrylic paint, a paintbrush, a needle, a scissors, and a pencil or a marker. The first thing we'll want to do is draw out our design. In this case, we'll do a bird cage. Be aware of where the wooden border is around the back side of the canvas and be sure to avoid those areas. When sketching, be sure to include the back side of the bird cage too. Once that's done, take your paint and make 2 small birds so it looks like they're sitting in the cage. Set that aside to dry. When you're ready, string a length of thread onto the needle and cut a long length of hemp cord. Place the end of the hemp where you'd like to start and insert the needle and thread from the bottom coming up. Go around the hemp cord and back down on the other side, pulling tight but leaving a length of the thread to anchor it. Just keep going in the same pattern. Try your best to string the needle through the burlap itself rather than through the holes. This will just help hold it better. When you get to a place where you want to make a corner, just turn the hemp cord and continue along your path. Make the outside stitches a bit further apart and the inside stitches a bit closer together to make a nice, even curve. If you run out of thread, just snip off what you've got so you have a bit extra, then rethread your needle and start again. If you run out of hemp cord, get to a section that's a good stopping point, like a corner. Snip off the hemp cord so it's the correct length and finish covering it. Then, just cut a new piece and start again. You might notice that your design begins to wear a little bit because your hand is rubbing on it, so go back through and resketch your pencil mark if you need to. If you want, you can even go over this with a dark black marker for a really definite path. As for the bird in the middle, you'll want to place the hemp and thread on top of the bird piece that's facing you, but skip the areas where the bird is on the other side of the cage. This will make it look like they're inside it. Just keep on going until your entire piece is finished. I just love this finished product. You don't need to use the hemp cord if you don't want to. You can stitch right onto the canvas, but the cord does help to create a 3D effect on the burlap. Pair that with the acrylic paint and you've got yourself the perfect amount of textiles and color. Give yourself a couple of hours to create this charming rustic piece. Well, that's it! I need to thank you so much for taking the time to sitting down and watching the video. As always, I will be back next Friday morning with another brand new project just for you. We'll tear it apart, we'll break it down, I'll tell you what to do, I'll tell you what not to do, and hopefully we'll have just a little bit of fun along the way. Be sure to follow my Crafting Coach board on Pinterest. You can find me under Megan Rosendahl. And also be sure to follow the Aberdeen American News online and on Facebook, where every single Crafting Coach project is available for you. Just hop over to aberdeennews.com, hover your mouse over the 605 Life tab, and scroll down to the Crafting Coach. If you have any project ideas you want me to try, any tips or tricks or suggestions for previous projects, please email me at mrosendahl@aberdeennews.com. We'll see you next week. Bye!